Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome to 3.0 PTU. And for some of that, some of you, that is a legitimate welcome. Congratulations! Everybody is now allowed access to the PTU. So that's exciting. That's a huge step. That means they are on their way. I actually just finished watching the Squadron 42 live stream. Holy shit! Oh my god, how awesome was that? Seeing all of that and like just how gorgeous, like that storm, that scene where he's flying through and it's like the lightning and then like the reclaimer with that scuttled starfarer. Oh my god, I am blown away. Like, that is what I'm talking about. I mean, holy crap, just to see the Onion Knight on the bridge of a ship, that in and of itself was awesome. And when the character sat there and was like, "Oh, what about your son?" You could tell there's something up, and it's like you could really read the sadness on his face. That was awesome. Boy, all aboard the hype train. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Woo! Alright, now that I got that kind of out of my system, back to my original point. So the PTU is out for all backers. That, like I was saying, is a huge milestone. That means they are on their way. As of right now, I think I'm sitting right around, well, let me find out. Let's not guess. Schwa. So, yeah, I totally just took a hit. It wasn't that low when I turned it on. Anyway, so, couple of tips for people who are just starting in the PTU. F is going to be your best friend. You are no longer going to be holding F for respects. It is now the inner thought mode. If you've seen any of the 3.0 videos and you're acutely aware that instead of just having the generic use icon, you now have the ability to highlight certain objects, which is really, really cool. Especially in 2.63, at least for me, there were times where there were objects really close together, and it was kind of a crapshoot if you hit it correctly or not. Now you know for certain. Holding F, and then once you highlight the object that you want, just a simple left click. Another thing about ships after you've spawned them, well, first and foremost, there is a bug where sometimes doors and chairs don't load. If you spawn your ship and you see that it's missing a door, just run back, claim it with insurance, and wait for the respawn timer. Now, to claim for insurance, it's very similar to calling the ship, as I did with this Cutlass, but you just go on the, you hit the far button to the right. The right button far to the right. For powering on and getting your ships ready, a couple different ways. You can just go right to the flight ready option, which is kind of a la 2.63, where everything just powers up, you're ready to go. Or if you want a slightly more immersive playthrough, you do power, which is obviously the ship's power.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Then mosey on over and find your engine placements, or engine hotkey button area thingy-majigger thoughts. Yeah. Obviously, engine on is just that, engine's on. Now, another thing to keep in mind, and it's the biggest thing, this is the test universe. Okay, so this is, I think I'm stuck. Oh, another thing. Get ready for bugs. There are bugs. Another thing. First and foremost, if you are not the type of person that can handle bugs, crashes, things like that, stick with 2.6. Like, look at that gentleman over there. Looks like he was having a rough time. He's just going back and forth. Look it. See that? So again, expect to encounter things. If you're not the type of person, stick with 2.6 for now. The keys are also going to change. If you're coming in from 2.6, are slightly different. A lot of the keys are mainly the same. It's kind of more of the nuanced stuff. You'll just have to go through and sometimes rebind your keys. Whoops. I forgot I pulled that up.
Landing gear up.
So to basically do mostly everything in PTU 3.0 is through your mobile glass. So F1 brings that up. It's hard to see the keys right now, but right here is your journal. Right here is Cryastro. I think this is your loadout. Technically, yeah. I can't remember what these buttons are. I don't really use them. The star map, this one is going to be really big. So instead of using B to find locations and pressing F to go there, it's a little bit different. You now have to find the location on the map, make sure that it's green, and then once it's green, you want to click. This says set as destination. You'll see the bar go a little bit thicker. And then whoa, close one. So now if you look on the left screen, you see the arrow? That's basically telling you where that marker is.
The front shield is it.
So hey buddy, fuck you. Just about to say, griefing doesn't help. Hold on, gotta make this guy run out of ammo. Haha, motherfucker. Where'd you go? I know you're around here somewhere. Fuck you, motherfucker! Oh, yeah, suck it. So, like I was just about to say, griefing in the PTU is literally doing nothing for the cause. So, don't be a dick and don't do that. Wow, that guy was on fucking point. So, yeah, basically, like I said, don't be a dick, don't grief people. Kind of like that asshole just started firing on me, but luckily this gentleman was here to give me a hand. So, as I was saying, to go to a location, you're going to have to pull up your Moby Glass. The hotkey for your arc map is actually F2. Again, after you've selected something and hit set as destination, you're going to see the line get a little bit darker. After that, just find the icon like that, and then you want to hold B.
Quantum drive is now.
And don't forget to press F4, free look, and then watch the pretty new quantum effects. Another thing is, if you want to change your loadouts in your armor, you're also going to be doing that through your Moby Glass. And you're going to be picking up most of those commodities at regular stores. So there is going to be... Oh, and look, this is the other great thing. Grimm Hex is just always available. You don't have to be a criminal now to find it. So now we just got to find that little icon. There it is. Gonna jump on Hex. I would highly suggest going through the keybinds, as some things have changed. You'll also be able to
drive is now off.
kind of get better acquainted for what there is. Now, landing is also much different in PTU. So what you're going to want to do is... Oh, I should probably head to the right area. Once you get close to Hex, or really any landing part, what you want to do is hold F, and you want to go to your comms and radio for a landing zone.
Gear down.
And then once you look down, if there's there we go. So you notice how that's green? That is now my landing pad. That is where I am allowed to go land. So we just want to hover over it, and then we can hold N to do an auto land. I prefer to do an auto land, as that is going to set the ship in the way that the game wants it to be, so that way it can be stored properly. That's just me, but given that I've been playing in the PTU and I know how a lot of these bugs are, I just feel better allowing the game to put it where I want. Also, to exit, you're going to be using your inner thought as well. The inner thought is a very important mechanic. Get used to it. I actually really like it. Everybody, I believe, starts out with the regular old desert flight suit. I think the desert flight suit, whoa, is nice, but I want to go get my armor. And I'll also show you how buying commodities works. So, speaking of buying commodities, you should have about 1 million AUEC. So that way you can help test out some mechanics and things of that nature. So I definitely suggest buying a bunch of shit and just stocking up one of your ships just to see what it looks like, because it's pretty neat to finally see it. So once we go over, oops, ouch, my frames. So once we go over here, we're gonna go down to the store. Alright, so I gotta reverse real quick, hold on. Can we talk about Squadron 42? How freaking awesome. Like, seeing that reclaimer alone, I am just blown away. Like, that was so gorgeous. I'm gonna leave a link to the live stream video so that way you can go back and watch it if you'd like, because it's worth it. Unfortunately, some of my connection was like falling off during the video, so I didn't get to watch the entire thing. I missed a lot of from like the middle on, like basically shortly after the fight, or after they find Trejo's ship, is when my video connection started fading out, and then I reconnected just in time for Disco to say something about ships, and then it cut out again. So I have a feeling I missed a lot of cool stuff, and I'm planning on going back to watch it because I definitely want to see. And it, oh, come on! See, this is what I mean. PTU bugs. It happens. Shit. Well, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go... Oh! Uh-oh. I think it's going down. Oh, yep. So that's another thing. If doors start to not open, that could be an indicator that the server's about to pop. And I'd be really surprised if this didn't. This is very indicative of a crash. Yep. Well, disconnect. It's not a crash. Same difference. Alright, so bear with me. And I'll do some shopping at Olisar. I'll go get my armor later. But yeah, I mean, how cool is this? Everybody who's a backer now has access to the PTU. That means a lot. You know, they wouldn't have gotten to this point yet if they, you know, weren't feeling relatively comfortable about it. And I say relatively knowing SIG. No. No, but this is great. I mean, that means, like, you know, the floodgates are open. They're probably going to start migrating data over to the main subset of servers. So hopefully when that occurs, we'll be able to start taking advantage of the bind culling a little bit more, get a little bit more performance. Hopefully with that disconnect, we might be lucky and get into a fresh server. Please, SIG? Cross your fingers, everybody. Clap with me. Say you believe. Say you believe. Come on. Unless it just don't want to connect. Come on, fresh server. I believe. I believe. Oh, up in the third. Nope. I've had better, but I've had worse. Oh, time for the obligatory Mountain Dew break. That's what that sound means. No. I will, shopkeep. Thank you. Oh, I'm in such a good mood now that I saw that Squadron 42 stuff. Like, it's coming together. It is finally coming together. Oh, that's another cool thing. If you ever played this, then I know you've jumped down these stairs. Check this out now. Oh, God. That was terrible. Hold on. Ugh, frame rates. Try this again. Oh, you can barely tell, but he flails his arms now. He's not just doing that weird static, holding a gun on the way down. So, let's go buy some weapons. And possibly some new armor, or at least a flight suit, because I could use a darker one. So, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's go get some armor. Oh, hello, sir. So, you may notice there's a couple of new armors, at least in here. There's that Explorer armor, there's the military undersuit, the white undersuit, and I want to say, I think this one is new, or it's that one? I don't know. Some of the stuff new, some of it is just revamped and looks good. So, if you wanted to buy something, so if you were in 2.6, you would know that you would just walk up to this mannequin, and you'd basically hit put on, because I'm pretty sure it was just given to us at the time. I believe you can just buy the whole suit. I think there was a way to do it. I don't... Unless it's not in. I thought there was a way. But, what you can do... Whoops. Let's see. So you basically, I have to piecemeal it. I don't know if buying all of it is available yet, but I personally suggest going either light or medium armor, because we now have the oxygen and the stamina system, and even just doing this light run, if you're wearing medium or heavy armor, you're gonna get tired out, and you are going to be very less than useful. Uh-oh. Don't tell me this server's going down too. I think it is. And those are the woes of 3.0. Oh, that rhymed. That was not intentional. Those are the woes of 3.0. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll just buy an undersuit real quick since I'm here. So basically what you would do is you would... Oh. Nope. I think it's going down. Going down, down, in and around. Server is going down, baby. Got another disconnection. An error code 30,000. Lost my erection. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, scheisse. Alright, well, basically that's how you would buy things. You mouse over, and you'd go to buy. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm. And again, you know, these are the woes of 3.0. So if you're not ready for this, stick with 2.6. If you want to, you know, assist with the overall testing and trying to make this better and not a griefer asshole, by all means, lend a hand. So, you know what, with that, I think I'm just going to leave the video here. I don't want to make... I'm trying to cut the videos down and not being ridiculously long. I'm trying to, you know, have them only be, you know, not movie length. Oh, maybe I should take that back. Look at these frames. And now we get to the fresh server. I take it back. Let's play for just a bit longer. Oh my, look at the, it's so smooth and buttery and good. Oh, I can't wait till it's like this constantly. And they're on their way. I think this is the best performance I have had in the PTU yet. Oh, and there's a new patch, and son of a bitch, I didn't get the patch number. It's like 6945 something. So this is how insurance works. This is actually great. Oh wait, no. I forgot. That didn't get destroyed. Oh, I'll reclaim anything. Alright. So if this will say, like, if it's destroyed, missing, unknown, something to that effect, you just go down to claim, hit file a claim, and then usually it'll tell you how long, but if you go back and then go back in, it'll tell you 24 minutes. So that's how insurance works. So if your ship gets destroyed, that's how you do that. So while we still have the fresh frames, let me go show you how to buy weapons. So let's say you really like this camo weapon, right? The P8, which is a new weapon. Highlight it, go to buy. It'll tell you how much money you have, what you'll have after. Confirm. Now the one thing is, when you buy a weapon, doubly make sure to get ammo. All the ammo is going to be right here for Olisar, and all you got to do is mouse over to know which one you want. I like to buy at least 3 or 4, because you never know. I would also highly suggest stocking up on med and oxy packs, or pens. Med packs especially, med pens, because you are going to get hurt a lot. There are... what? I don't know what that noise was. There are a lot of hazards.
We've just received some exciting...
Wait, where is it? Here it is. There are a lot of hazards that are going to hurt you unintentionally. Like, sometimes just getting in and out of your ship is going to hurt you. So, by all means, definitely stock up on those medipens. Those medipens are usually going to be at the front of the store. There's also going to be grenades and all the ammo types you could possibly want. I always buy a crap ton of these. Again, I've been injured just going in and out of my ship, where like it broke my legs. Oh, the fun of testing. And no, I'm not being facetious. It was actually funny. I don't think you need to get as many oxygen pens. I would definitely suggest at least getting a couple, though. I'd say like 2 or 3, really, because you don't run, at least I haven't run out of oxygen as much. Another thing about oxygen, if you're running around a lot, it's going to eat it up a lot faster. Let's see, a lot of the weapons I don't really care about here. All the cool weapons are over at Hex, which is another reason I was heading over there. So, while we have these somewhat decent frames still, let me grab my let's grab the gem. Oh!
Please hold for assignment.
Alright, let's just get another ship then. I don't want to wait.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Alright. So that's basically how you're going to call your ship. You're going to go through your list. If you have, you know, more than one, you're going to select the retrieve option, and as long as there are open pads, you will be pinged with a location as to where it is, just like in 263. But if you're actually brand new to Star Citizen, that might be something that you have no idea about. Again, to do this, you got to hold F to get the inner thought menu. Sometimes the words don't pop up, but as long as you hear that click, then there's something that you can do there. And again, they also usually highlight. Now, I'm definitely taking the cutlass, as there are griefers. That's the only thing. I really don't understand why people would do that. Like, if you're doing, you know, a combat test of some sort, let the person know and wait for them to at least acknowledge it. You know, because I totally understand, you know, doing combat bug testing. I totally do. No problem with it. But it's got to be consensual. You know? Consensual battle testing. Otherwise, you're just being a dick, and nobody likes that. There we go.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Alright. Well, let's see if we can scoot back to Hex.
Quantum drive is now on.
And again, don't forget to take in the pretty view. For those of you who don't know, F4 is to go into third person, and then you want to press Z to go into free look, so you can spin the camera as you wish. Grimm Hex, if you are new, is basically, think of it like a pirate's den. That's the best way that I can describe it.
Quantum drive is now on.
And if you notice, the planets and these satellites are orbiting. Because if you know, or if you remember, Grimm Hex was right around this area last time, and now it's actually on the opposite side. Another thing to bring up, which I didn't even think of till just now. So as you can see, this is approximately where we are. There's supposed to be an icon there, but it's not showing up. We want to go to Grimm Hex. Now, obviously, we can't go through the planet. Now, if you just noticed, I did a quick jump. The way that you do that is you want to find these OMs, or orbital markers. Basically, you can do tiny quick jumps to, or quantum jumps to them. You just do, once you highlight it, hold B. You'll do a nice little quick quantum to it.
Quantum drive is now.
And then, once you are in position, you can then highlight your actual target. And... oh. Wop bop a loo bop a lop bam boop.
Is now on.
Whee! Alright, so once again, we want to call Hex, so basically same thing. I hold N,
Landing.
so that way if need be, the game can put my ship in the boundaries of which that it likes best, so I don't have to worry about it not being in the correct area. And again, that's just me, especially now given, you know, the way sometimes it can be a little temperamental in certain aspects. But my god, this game has made so much progress. A lot of the landing pads, like the major landing areas, will have commodity kiosks. So this is where the ship retrieval kiosks are now at Levski. They're no longer along these sides. Where was it? I think it was down here, right? Is where they were? Yeah, they were originally over here. Oh, damn. So if you notice in the lower left now, my heart rate is a lot higher because I'm running. I'm actually sprinting. There was that little animation I wanted to show you before. Hey! So, Grimm Hex store. Well, last couple things I just want to show you. So, this, in my opinion, is one of the better undersuits. This is actually my favorite one. It's called Stone Skin. There's a couple different undersuits called Stone Skin. Like that one. There's also this red one. They're both named Stone Skin. So, keep that in mind when you're choosing what you'd want to put on. The Desert Nomad armor is also at Grimm Hex. But for me, the Dust Up Medium is the one that I love. So, I'm going to buy... That's the helmet. I've already got the undersuit, so I don't need that. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna buy the arms, right? I think it's the arms. It doesn't say. Hold on. I want it to doubly tell me what I'm buying. Come on, tell me what I'm buying. Big money, no whammies. Unless they moved it from there. Okay, so that's supposed to be the arms. Oh! Well, that didn't sound great. Alright, so let's buy the chest. And then we will buy the legs. Oh! That's a glitch. The Moby Glass sometimes just opens up, so keep that in mind also. I'm so excited that everybody's in the PTU now. So we're gonna buy those. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you how to put your armor on. And there's actually something really, really important. If when you put something on, you happen to see your clothes come off, do not exit the Moby Glass. Otherwise, you're going to break your shit. Just trust me. So first, let's go to Undersuit. This is the normal one. I want to put on the Stone Skin. Hit Save Changes. I can't tell if that's it or not. I was going to say, that didn't look like it. Yeah, that looks like it. So we're going to go to Armor. Now, I'm going to save the helmet for last because there was a weird bug with the helmet where if it came off, you'd lose your flashlight, and the flashlight's really important to me. So luckily I only have one, so it's going to be really easy to select. Okay, and it looks like it's saved. Going to go to Armor. Now, I think you can just do all of them, but it feels like you're playing with fire. I don't think the arms went on. Oi. Nope. So that's what I mean. There's gonna be some bugs. Probably gonna have to select things a couple times. Whoops. Okay, see how it's doing this? Do not exit out, because you run the risk of breaking it so your flashlight doesn't come back. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I was about to have a fit. Alright, now let's change the helmet. It is long. I know the other parts didn't go on, but that's fine. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I don't think they went on. Alright. So while that loads, let's pick up the last couple of weapons. Now, if you notice, this is the assault, well, I guess SMG. Well, it's the rifle from 2.6, but I like, look at that. It's got like that digital camo on there. That's my shit. I would suggest buying 2, as I've noticed sometimes when you die, you'll lose the weapon that you have equipped. You don't have to buy 2, but it'll save you a trip. Did I buy? Arc light. Okay, so let's switch that. Really? Alright, so see, like that, do not touch it. Because if you were to exit out of your Moby glass, you're going to be running around naked with no head and you won't have a flashlight. Just trust me. So, bottom, barrel sight, magazine. This is going to... Oh, we need to buy those. So, don't mind my dog. So, just like it all are, just look at the other one, and you're going to find the ammunition and grenades sitting down on the rack there. So hit confirm. I'd like to buy at least 4 of these as well. Okay, you can also get the Scourge railgun here, which, I mean, come on, it's the freaking railgun. We got the Devastator, I think, next to it. Yep. Shopping spree. After all, it's Christmas, right? Gotta splurge once in a while. Now, the railgun magazines... Okay, it glitched. The railgun magazines only have 10 rounds per mag, so keep that in mind. But again, with the railgun, you're probably... Oh. So that's what I mean, little bugs and glitches like that. Alright, so... This might actually be a good time to try to put my leg armor on. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Oh, the lighting is borked. Alright, so let's see if we can buy the railgun ammo yet. We can. I don't think I need a whole ton of that ammo. Okay. Buy a few. And, I mean, of course, how could I not? Oh. Okay. This was an issue we had at the very early... Oh no, the infinite Moby glass is back. Oh. And it disconnected again. Alright, now I'm going to leave the video here. This has been, I think, a perfect representation of 3.0. Welcome again to everybody who, you know, hasn't had it and now has access. Thank you very much for watching. This, if you like the video, please leave a like. Leave a comment as well. I always go through and I read those. If you have a suggestion for something you'd like to see, let me know. It's okay, buddy. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. All you beautiful bastards out there, have yourselves a wonderful day. This has been Will. Welcome, and peace.